Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We would like to welcome you to our Black History Month Bash. Today, we are honoring the past and inspiring our future. In order to truly celebrate Black history, we have to know what it means. SMA has put together a video of students throughout Iowa expressing what Black history means to them. Let's take a look.
So what does Black history mean to me? Black history means recognition. It shows how our ancestors and our previous heroes have made it possible for us to be here today. It shows us strength, hard work, and dedication to be Black educated individuals. Being Black itself is an honor. You wear a symbol on you that everyone can see about the history that not only you are a part of, but individuals like ancestors that made you who you are today. So Black history, it means a lot to me. It means the world. Without it, I won't be who I am today.
To me, Black history means endurance, it means power, it means taking the good with the bad. It means looking at our history and learning from it and moving on. It's power in Black history. Yeah.
What does Black history mean to me? For me, it's about remembering people, those who have overcome so much adversity and struggle in society, and it's really about not forgetting people and remembering people's stories, because if we don't talk about things and don't honor people, what was the struggle? Like, what was it worth?
What does Black history mean to me? Black history means honoring and never forgetting the ones who accomplished something within Black Americans so that they're never forgotten. That's what Black history means to me.
What does Black history mean to me? Black history means a lot to me because our ancestors, they paved the way for us to be where we are today. Without their hard work, we know where we'll be.
What does Black history mean to me? I think Black history means showing us, not just Black people, but all of our people, the culture of where Black people have come from and everything, all the struggles that we had to overcome in order to be successful today. And I feel like if you don't know your past, then you won't know your future. So I feel like Black history is important because it shows us how much we do take our education for granted, because way back in the days, it was hard for Black people to get educations and Black people couldn't go to school. And now we have so many college dropouts or high school dropouts. So I think it's important for us to learn about our past or our history so we can see how privileged that we are and we can appreciate all of the opportunities that we are given.
So what does Black history mean to me? Black history means embracing yourself, the color of your skin, the texture of your hair, the stride in your walk, and the reason why so many people stare. Black history means continuing the legacy that our ancestors made and paving the way for future generations to come. I am Black history.
So what does Black history mean to me? Black history means a sense of pride and culture that was passed down to me from my grandparents. The sense of, knowing yourself and knowing your history and being proud of where you come from. Never, feeling shameful for the things that we have had to go through in our history. But, just progressively moving forward and always continuing with that progress, even as I continue my new family to this day.
What does Black history mean to me? It means celebrating the accomplishments of African Americans who fought for their freedom and equality.
What Black history means to me, as a Black man, it is important to know the struggles and achievements of our ancestors, and it motivates me for the future, and it makes me proud to be a Black man.
So what does Black history mean to me? Black history is the celebrating of African Americans like Sojourner Truth, Martin Luther King Jr., Harriet Tubman. We celebrate these individuals and all the important events that they've overcome.
What Black History Month means to me is just embracing the many contributions that African Americans have made to our society in the past and just being aware and appreciative of the things that they can do for us in the future.
Black History Month means to me that we came a long way to overcome our barriers, and now we're united as a nation. It's also a way for us to remember our heroes like Martin Luther King and Rosa Parks. They may be gone, but they're never forgotten.
So what does Black History mean to me? Black History means history for everybody. Even though it's a month celebrated by blacks and their accomplishments, I think it's to be for all Americans because not just black people help get the race where it is today.
I personally don't think we should just have 1 month for Black History Month. We should be able to celebrate and remember all those historical black figures throughout the year, just like we remember all white historical figures throughout the year. I mean, they're implemented in our curriculum, and I just don't think the shortest month of the year should be implemented for Black History Month. Yeah.
Black history means to me life-changing. Think about my ancestors, what they had to do to get to where we are today. Think about Martin Luther King making a change. I think about history.
I think it's important to understand where we come from, and I mean, we really culture shape who we are, and we have a chance this month to learn more about where people come from and different backgrounds, and that's what keeps our history going on.
What does Black history mean to me? Black history means to be grateful and thankful for all the things our ancestors went through. After all the pain and suffering that they did for us, you have to look at the mirror and be a better person. And they gave us a chance to be successful in life.
Okay, Black history means to me it's just diversity, and it's learning about a different culture that's not my own. So it's something different that I'm not used to.
So what Black history means to me is being able to look back on the past events that our ancestors and our parents and our grandparents went through to get us to where we are now, and figuring out how to use those past events to push us forward into a more progressive movement than where we're at right now, and help us to reach our potential in everything that we do as African Americans.
Black history to me is spoken words with hidden verbs, expressing how you feel but never being heard. It is trials and tribulations throughout many situations, leading to pain and suffering, all the while still recovering. Black history to me is facing your fears, and even if you fall, finding the strength to overcome it all. Black history to me is a success story about African Americans and all their glory. Black history to me is a time to be proud. And the reason why is because Black history is you and I.
On behalf of YW and SMA, we would like to thank you for attending the event and watching the video. As you can see, everyone has their own way of expressing what Black history means to them. In the end, it all means the same. We are where we are today because of our ancestors. We shall continue to recognize their accomplishments and strive for our own. Enjoy the rest of your night. Thank you.